Matthew chapter 24, verse 21 through verse 22. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. Verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. I want to give our praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, forgive me the spirit, to do this lesson. In this lesson, we're going into how much time do we have left before our Lord Yahushua comes? How much time do we have left? Okay, and I'm going into this topic. This will be a quick lesson, okay, but very important mindset to reset your mind to understand, okay, time, okay, on another level. All right, we have to understand this. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, for one, the reason why I started at Matthew chapter 24, let's go back to verse 22. Let's read it again. It says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Now, you cannot tell me, if you're paying attention spiritually, even people that are not spiritual, they can see this. The time is moving so fast. Okay, a month ain't a month no more. A day ain't a day no more. An hour ain't an hour no more. A year ain't a year no more. This thing is moving fast, okay, with time. The things that you used to plan within 24 hours, you can't even do it. You can't even get to it like you used to. Okay, you might say, well, I'm getting older. Okay, that might be part of it in certain, situations. But in general, the point stands. It's because the time is being sped up. The time is being sped up. Okay, so you have to have that mindset. Okay, when we talk about how much time we got left and you waiting. Okay, you're watching the prophecies, you're praying. Okay, you're using this grace period to get yourself together, your faith, knowing the just shall live by faith. Okay, so the Lord is doing his thing. He is speeding this time up. So you can't look at it like, oh man, what if we got 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? You know how fast 5 years go by now? That ain't no time, man. If you spiritual, you understand what I'm saying. That ain't no time. Okay? Because you have to think further than that. Okay? Because what are we waiting for? We're waiting for what? To be changed, to be saved, to be changed, and live forever, man. Immortal life in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so you mean to tell me, for example, say, okay, and I'm using this for example, say we had 5 years left for it to pan out, okay, for it to finish, okay? What is 5 years if the Lord is speeding the time up more and more, man? Okay, he's taking up a whole nother level, man. I remember when we first started saying that, how the time is going fast, it's going way faster than that. And we thought that was fast. Okay, so if we were here for another year, or another 2 years, okay, how much faster is the time going to go? It's going to go faster. Let's read real quick. Let's go to Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. Okay, talking about the prophecies of the end. But at the end it shall speak. Is it not speaking right now? Is it not speaking? And not only is it speaking, okay, the time is moving fast at the same time while the prophecies are speaking. All right, let's read it again. But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. We got to wait, man. Okay, and while we're waiting and watching the prophecies and paying attention and getting ourselves together, okay, we got to get ourselves together in this grace period. The Lord is giving us time to get ourselves together so we have the right confidence when all hell break loose completely. You have to understand that. If somebody told you, look, we got $1 trillion waiting for you. Okay, say you're in the world. You got $1 trillion waiting for you, but you can't cash it in until 5 years. I'm still using that 5 years as an example. You can't cash it in, okay? You're going to sit here in this house. You're going to have your food. You're going to be chilling or whatever it may be. Whatever you got to go through, you're going to go through. But you're going to get that $1 trillion in 5 years. You think 5 years is a lot to wait for $1 trillion? Hell no, it ain't. Okay, so we know we at the end. Again, I'm not saying we got 5 years left, using it for an example. So how much more immortal life, never dying, living forever? How much more that? We got to get our thinking on a whole nother level when we talk about waiting and watching the prophecies and how long you think it's going to be. And, you know, you got to get your mind on a whole nother level, man. Okay, because once it's over, it is over. We got to understand that. Once it's over, it's over. You will never hurt again. You will never cry again. You won't be in slavery no more. Okay, pure happiness forever, for eternity. You will never die again, ever. Okay, so if we had to wait 5 more years to never die again for eternity, that is no time, considering that he is speeding up the time more and more and more. Every year, he is turning up that volume. Okay, it's like he got a volume button, man. He just turned it up and it's moving faster and faster the time. Okay, so this is a mindset that we need to grip. Okay, because we still got to wait, but we see we are at the end. The prophecies are speaking. Like it says in Habakkuk, I just read it. It is speaking, man. Okay, and for you brothers that teach, you prophets and teachers, let's go here. Let's go to Matthew chapter 24. Let's start at verse 44. It says, therefore be you also ready, for in such an hour as you think not, the Son of Man cometh. Right, man. Okay, who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom the Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? This word, okay, feeding the sheep. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Right, man. That man is blessed. Okay, that's why you women, if you got a man that teach, he's blessed. So if you with him, you can be blessed. And you got to see it that way, man. That's not a nigga on the street that you met at 7-Eleven. Okay. Verse 47. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. But, check this out, but, and if that evil servant shall say in his heart and his mind, my Lord delayeth his coming. Man, he ain't coming, man. We got to wait. Man, it probably ain't going to be here the next shoe. So we might be here for 7 more years. Even if that was the case. Because Jake be talking like that, you know. The ones who really don't believe and really just in the world, man. Okay, they claim to be Israelites. They believe they're Israelites, but they don't really have the truth. They be talking like that. So they'll talk like that. Even if that was the truth, let's go with that 7 years. Is 7 years, is 7 more years too much to wait for immortal life and living forever? Like I said earlier, once it's over, it's over. Okay, you know how fast those 7 years gonna go by? You pay a couple bills and the year is over, man. We're already in 2025 almost. Okay, I could have sworn 24 just came in last week. I could have, if I think about it, I'm telling you. Okay, I know you brothers feel the same, you sisters. Come on, man. I ain't lying. It feels like 24 came in last week. Okay, so imagine that 7 more times. That would be 7 years, right? There ain't no time, man. Get your mind on another level. The Lord ain't delayed nothing. It's happening. We got to wait it out, okay, and be faithful and be thankful for this truth. Be thankful that you're awoke, okay? Be thankful the Lord is guiding you the right way so that you can be prepared. That's the truth. You got to be thankful, man. The end of the end is going to come. We're right here, okay? We're right here, man. Let's keep reading. I'll read verse 48 again. But and if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants and to eat and drink with the drunken, right, go back into the world, lose the faith. Okay, now you're not on the battlefield no more. You ain't teaching, you ain't feeding the sheep. Okay, you just back into the world. Okay, that's what it means to eat and drink with the drunken. Okay, they drunken with the world. Now you with the world with them. Okay, verse 50. The Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Right, man. Okay, the nuclear fire, the lake of fire. You're going to get thrown in the lake of fire, man. Okay, so it's not worth the mindset of going backwards. Okay, count the cost. We in this thing, man. Okay, now it's either you wait it out or you die a horrible death with shame because you didn't wait it out, because you didn't have a concept or the right mindset of time. Okay, these years ain't no time no more. The Lord sped up. Okay, he sped up the time for the elect's sake. Do you believe that or you don't? Let's go back to Matthew 24. I'm going to read 21 again and 22. For then shall be a great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. It's going to be horrible. And we can see it shaping up. Verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, the hopeful elect, those days shall be shortened. And we have to pay attention to that, because if you can't accept this, then you calling the Lord a liar. Yahweh Shem Awashai don't lie. Okay, so we seeing that he's doing it. He's shortening the days more and more. So we got to give him credit, man. When you think about the time and how much you got left and how much you got to wait and what's happening in prophecy. Okay, how you know if the Lord came today, your ass will make it? How you know you got your shit together? How you know you're ready? Okay, is your faith really on a level to deal with the worst time in history? How do you know that? Okay, so you got to think spiritual when it comes to how long we're waiting and what we got left. Because newsflash, Yahweh Shai is waiting too. Yeah, he's waiting up there. Okay, but he's waiting. He don't know the exact day. But you don't think Yahweh Shai knows we in the time? He know we in the time. He can see. He knows the prophecies. He just don't know the day within those prophecies, the exact date. He just don't know that. That's it. That's in the Father's hands. Okay, the Father did that on purpose. Okay, so Yahweh Shai is waiting as well. We got to understand that, man. We're all waiting together. He just up there. Okay, but he's working on the earth through his brothers. Okay, that's the truth, through the prophets, through the teachers. Okay, so just a quick lesson, man, to understand, hey, man, no matter how much time we got left, even though we know it ain't that much, okay, don't look at it with a worldly mind, okay, like you would in the world. Man, we got 4 more years left. Oh, man, I don't know if I can do this. I had a business. Man, shut up, man. You pay a couple bills, okay, and those 4 years are over. We living in a different time, man. So with that, I hope you're edified. I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to Yaakam out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.